Welcome to Dreamy Decor, where we bring you beautiful, personalized spaces with a cozy, budget-friendly twist. Today, we're diving into how to style a modern cottage with vintage charm, focusing on warm, neutral tones and timeless details. If you love comfort, elegance, and DIY creativity, this is your perfect blend. This theme is all about creating a calm and welcoming home with classic charm. Think of it as embracing the beauty of yesterday while keeping things fresh and functional for today. By layering textures, incorporating antique pieces, and staying within a soft, warm palette, will help you build a space that feels both elegant and lived in. So if you're passionate about charming interiors that are easy on the budget, don't forget to subscribe, give this video a like, and drop us a comment below to let us know your favorite design idea. Dreamy Decor is all about inspiring you to make every corner of your home feel truly your own. Let's jump in. When creating a modern cottage with vintage charm, your color palette is the heart of the story. Soft neutrals like warm beige, creamy whites, dusty taupes, and subtle grays lay the perfect foundation. These shades invite natural light to bounce around the space, enhancing a calm and timeless atmosphere that suits both antique and contemporary elements. Neutrals aren't boring, they're incredibly versatile. They allow statement pieces like vintage artwork, rustic wood furniture, or heirloom textiles to shine without overwhelming the room. Think of soft neutrals as the canvas on which your home's personality can unfold with grace and authenticity, creating a visually balanced and relaxing environment. If you're unsure where to begin, start with warm undertones. Choose creamy white walls, add natural wood or linen tones in your furniture, and use subtle accent shades through textiles and decor. This grounded palette makes mixing old and new effortless, inviting your space to feel lived in yet elevated. The beauty of vintage furniture lies in its story. A well-worn dresser, a weathered farmhouse table, or an antique sideboard carries charm that brand-new pieces simply can't replicate. These heirloom quality finds bring richness and authenticity to your modern cottage style, effortlessly blending comfort and nostalgia with elegance. Look for pieces with aged wood, curved legs, brass hardware, or time-worn patina. These features add depth and contrast against soft modern elements. You don't need to fill your home with antiques, but a few carefully chosen items will create focal points that ground your space in warmth and history. Thrift stores, estate sales, flea markets, and even family hand-me-downs are great sources. Keep an eye out for pieces with solid craftsmanship and real wood. They're worth restoring or styling as is. Mixing these vintage treasures with your modern neutrals creates a space that feels both curated and welcoming. Texture plays a vital role in making your home feel cozy and inviting. In a modern cottage with vintage charm, it's all about layers. Think chunky knit throws, soft linen curtains, embroidered pillows, and a worn jute rug underfoot. These elements give your space a tactile richness that warms up neutral tones instantly. Blending textures also adds visual depth without needing bold colors. Pair a smooth wood coffee table with a plush wool blanket. Contrast a cool ceramic lamp with a fringed cotton shade. Even a single vintage quilt draped over a chair brings softness and history into your everyday moments. Don't forget natural materials. Baskets, rattan, terracotta, and aged leather all add subtle charm. Focus on comfort first, and the beauty will follow. When your space feels good to the touch, it automatically becomes a more inviting and peaceful place to rest and recharge. Lighting is the gentle thread that ties the whole space together. In a warm, neutral, vintage-inspired cottage, aim for layered lighting. Combine overhead fixtures, table lamps, sconces, and candles to create depth and intimacy. Soft, ambient light makes vintage decor look its best, especially when it dances off textured surfaces and aged finishes. Opt for bulbs with a warm glow. Look for 2700K or soft white lighting. Lampshades made from linen or parchment help diffuse harsh light, adding to the inviting atmosphere. Place lights in corners, beside reading chairs, or tucked behind decor to bathe the room in comfort rather than spotlighting it harshly. Don't forget the magic of candlelight or twinkle lights. These small additions can bring a nostalgic and soothing glow that makes any space feel like home. Mix in vintage-style fixtures like glass pendants or brass floor lamps to blend charm with functionality in every corner. Natural materials bring a grounded, earthy soul into your home, perfect for that modern cottage look infused with vintage charm. Wood, stone, clay, and natural fibers like cotton, wool, and jute create a connection to nature that feels authentic and timeless. These elements wear beautifully over time, enhancing the warmth of your space. Incorporate these materials thoughtfully. Choose solid wood furniture with visible grain, stoneware planters, or a clay lamp with an artisanal shape. A jute rug or linen drapes add subtle texture, while reclaimed wood beams or accents deliver rustic beauty. These materials aren't just pretty, they're also practical, durable, and eco-friendly. Natural materials complement neutral tones beautifully. A hand-woven basket in the corner or a terracotta vase on a vintage dresser can elevate the entire room without overpowering it. Each piece feels intentional, adding story and soul to your home's narrative, perfectly marrying old and new with grace. Antique-inspired accents bring a unique richness to modern cottage interiors. Whether they're true antiques or charming reproductions, these pieces offer history, craftsmanship, and character. Think of a distressed mirror frame, a brass candlestick, or an old-fashioned clock. Each tells its own story and adds warmth to your neutral, inviting space. Blending old with new is what creates visual depth. A modern sofa can feel more soulful when flanked by a weathered wood side table or vintage-inspired lamp. These contrasts create balance and authenticity. You don't need a house full of antiques. Just a few special items placed thoughtfully can change the feel of a room entirely. Seek out pieces that speak to you, whether from a flea market, estate sale, or passed down from family. A chipped ceramic vase or old oil painting can become a focal point. It's the imperfections that bring charm and make your home feel lived in, loved, and completely yours. Bare walls may feel clean, but they can also lack the personality that defines a cozy cottage space. In a modern vintage home, your walls are the perfect canvas for warmth and creativity. Vintage-style art, framed botanical prints, and soft-toned landscapes create serenity while adding depth and subtle elegance to your interiors. For a more personal touch, try a curated gallery wall. Mix antique frames, small mirrors, and hand-drawn sketches to bring variety and visual interest. Keep your color palette cohesive with soft creams, faded blacks, and muted earth tones. These walls don't need to shout, they just need to whisper a story. You can also explore dimensional wall decor. Think woven wall hangings, salvaged architectural pieces, or vintage-inspired sconces. These pieces add texture and history, turning blank walls into charming statements. With just a few carefully chosen accents, your walls can feel layered, lived in, and beautifully timeless. Shelves offer more than just storage. They're a chance to tell your story through objects, colors, and textures. In a warm, neutral vintage home, thoughtfully styled shelves help express personality while keeping the space calm and uncluttered. Use them to display collected treasures, useful items, and beautiful pieces with intention and care. The secret to great shelf styling lies in balance and contrast. Mix textures by pairing smooth ceramics with woven baskets or worn books. Keep your color palette muted, using whites, taupes, and aged woods for a cohesive look. Vary height and shape to create rhythm, and leave a little negative space so each item can shine. For a charming finish, incorporate vintage pieces like old picture frames, heirloom dishes, or salvaged architectural fragments. Anchor your display with a few solid items, like a large vase or stack of books, then build around it. Whether open kitchen shelving or a cottage-style bookcase, styled shelves bring warmth and soul to your room. Upcycled DIY projects breathe new life into forgotten treasures, making them perfect for a cozy cottage space. Whether it's turning an old ladder into a blanket rack or refinishing a thrifted dresser, these creations add warmth, creativity, and charm. Every piece becomes a conversation starter, and you save money in the process. Look for well-worn items with good bones, solid wood furniture, vintage light fixtures, or distressed metal trays. With a little sanding, painting, or creative reimagining, these pieces can shine again. Neutral tones, chalky finishes, and soft patinas work beautifully in this style, keeping everything cohesive and inviting. These hands-on touches give your home true personality. Add casters to an antique crate for instant storage, or repurpose cabinet doors into framed wall art. It's about finding beauty in the unexpected. Upcycling encourages sustainability, storytelling, and creativity, all essential parts of the vintage modern cottage mix. Layering is one of the most comforting and effective ways to create a welcoming home, especially in vintage cottage style. From cozy throw blankets to tufted cushions and softly faded quilts, layering adds dimension and soul. It's how you turn a simply styled room into a sanctuary of warmth and relaxation. Start with neutral foundations like linen slip-covered sofas or cotton bedding, then build upon them with textures that feel inviting. Mix soft knits, frayed edges, and subtly worn fabrics for an authentic lived-in look. Keep your tones in harmony. Creamy whites, dusty grays, and warm browns blend beautifully in a layered setting. Don't forget to layer in unexpected places too. Drape a throw over a chair in the hallway, place 4 pillows near the hearth, or stack plush towels in the bathroom. These details, though small, help carry the cozy charm throughout the entire home, making every space feel considered and comforting. We hope today's journey through warm neutrals and vintage charm has inspired you to reimagine your own space. From curated accents to soft layers and thoughtful upcycling, every detail matters when it comes to making your home a haven. Your cottage can be both stylish and serene, blending the past with the present in the most beautiful way. As you continue decorating, remember that creating comfort doesn't require perfection. A truly timeless space is one that reflects your story, layered with love, filled with personality, and built over time. Let vintage finds, natural textures, and quiet colors guide your choices as you make your home feel effortlessly cozy and personal. If this video brought you joy and inspiration, we'd love for you to subscribe to Dreamy Decor, like this video, and leave a comment sharing your favorite design tip. Your support helps us bring more creative, budget-friendly ideas to life. Until next time, keep crafting the home you love, one cozy layer at a time.